Hi guys, I'm back, and we're doing Clues by Sam again. We have a hard one today. Yesterday's was a hard and it was really fun. 1 second. Oh, thought I was gonna sneeze there. Yeah, yesterday was a hard one and it was really fun, so I'm really looking forward to this one today. If you don't know what Clues by Sam is, it's a daily logic puzzle game where you have 20 people, they may be criminals or innocents, and they give you clues to help you figure out who is what. And if you want to play the game first before watching, there's a link in the description and you can let me know how it went for you later. But otherwise, let's start now. We start with Zach today telling us that Zaya is one of two criminals in row 5. So Zaya is a criminal here, and we have a one or the other situation with Tom and Vicky. And now Zaya tells us that Mac is the only profession with no innocence. So we know that Tom is a mechanic, so he is a criminal, and Vicky is an innocent because we have two criminals in row 5 and there's 4 people. Now, do we have any other mechanics? We have Anna, so they are a criminal as well. No other mechanics. But now Tom tells us that exactly 3 of the 5 innocents neighboring Linda are on the edges. Linda is here, and she has 3 people neighboring her on the edges. So all of them have to be innocents because of Tom's clue. And we're gonna leave that clue there because it tells us that there's 2 more innocents neighboring Linda. So let's go for Anna's. Ellie has exactly 3 innocent neighbors. Okay, they have 5 total. So there's 1 more criminal here. What else do we know? I guess not much yet. So let's go for Isaac's. I'm counting 2 farmers, 3 doctors, and 20 potatoes. Now Mark tells us that Diane is one of Celia's 2 criminal neighbors. Okay, so we know that Diane is a criminal. Celia has 2 criminal neighbors. So what do we have now? We have Diane, who is a doctor. Mark's a doctor, so that's a profession with 1 innocent. Do we have any other professions? We have 2 clerks here who are an innocent and a criminal. A farmer who is an innocent. Okay. I guess that clue doesn't help right now with any more clues. So Ellie has exactly 3 innocent neighbors. All 3 of them could be here. But if both Betty and Gabe were innocent, let's say both of them are innocent, then that will make Celia have more than 2 innocent neighbors. Which is okay. Hall could be her second criminal neighbor because we know that Celia has 2 criminal neighbors, not innocent neighbors. Okay, what else? Linda has 5 innocent neighbors, so she has to have 2 more, which could be Gabe. It's complicated. Glenn is one of Celia's 2 criminal neighbors. Ellie has 3 innocent neighbors. Could it be, let's try to do some tagging here. Could it be that both Gaby and Hall are innocents and then Betty is a criminal? That would make it so both Kuma and Julie have to be innocents because Ellie has to have 3 innocent neighbors. But that will break Linda's clue because Linda has to have only 5 innocent neighbors, and this is totaling 6. So among these 3 people, there can only be 2 innocents. What does that tell us? We also know that there's 2 cooks here. Are they the only cooks on the board? Yeah. And we know that we can't have both of them be criminals, so at least one of them has to be an innocent. Because we have no other professions other than mechanics with only criminals. So at least one of them has to be an innocent, right? Can both of them be innocent? No, because that would break Celia's clue. Celia has 2. Oh, I'm always thinking that Celia has only 2 innocent neighbors, but she has 2 criminal neighbors. So yeah, both of them could be innocent because of Celia, and they also could be innocent because of Linda. But if both of them were innocent, let's think about Ellie and Celia. Ellie would still have to have 3 innocent neighbors. Let's say that one of them is Julie. Either way, someone here is gonna break another person's clue. Because if Betty is an innocent, now Celia Celia doesn't have 2 criminal neighbors. And if Betty is a criminal and Coomer is an innocent, now Linda has more innocent neighbors than she should have. So we know that someone here is for sure a criminal and the other one an innocent. Okay? Does that make sense? Does that also tell us that Julie is for sure innocent? I guess so, because if we've already established that. Let's check if maybe Hall is an innocent and Gabe criminal. Can both Coomer and Betty be innocents? They can. Because that will not break. But like this, yeah, this works fine. But if Hall is a criminal and Gabe an innocent, then could Julie be a criminal? What am I trying to prove here? I think I'm trying to prove that Julie cannot be an innocent. Nah, that I'm trying to prove that she couldn't be a criminal, but she could. Because this would work for Linda. Celia would work with Betty and Gabe because she has now 2 criminal neighbors. Ellie has 3 innocent ones, so that works. So Julie could be a criminal and she could be an innocent if this was inverted. That works for Linda and that works for Celia. So I don't know about Julie. We just know that someone is one or the other here. What else? Sorry about all that mess. Diane is one of Celia's 2 criminal neighbors. Okay. This helped us with the cooks. 3 of the 5 innocents neighboring Linda are on the edges. Okay. And Eli has exactly... Have I been saying Eli wrong all this time? Has exactly 3 innocent neighbors. So what do we go for here? Do we know for sure that Linda is gonna have 2 innocent neighbors here, so that makes both Ollie and Pam criminal for sure? I think so. Because there's no way for for Eli to have 3 innocent neighbors. Without making Linda have 2. Could this... Now Eli has 3. Celia has 2 criminal ones. And Linda still has to have 1 more. So this would make someone down here have to be an innocent. Right? Yeah. What else do we know then? What else do we know? Can we make Betty criminal? No, we can't. Because Celia for sure is gonna have her second criminal neighbor down here. Along with Diane, so Betty is for sure an innocent. Okay. Now Betty tells us that Kumar is one of Linda's 5 innocent neighbors. Okay. And the second one is gonna be up here, so we know now for sure that Ollie and Pam are both criminal. Nice. That's good. And Kumar tells us that only one person has exactly 5 innocent neighbors, and that's Linda. So what does that tell us? It tells us about himself, I think. Because it's the only other person who could have 5 innocent neighbors. Is that it? Because let's think about Kumar. It's gonna have 1 innocent neighbor here. And I guess you gotta think about Eli. Because if Julie is a criminal, Gabe's gonna be an innocent and Hall's gonna be a criminal. That eliminates the possibility of Kumar having 5 innocent neighbors. Because now he has 4 criminal ones. So that makes it 4 innocents at most. If Julie is an innocent, Gabe's gonna be a criminal and Hall is gonna be an innocent. That will make it so someone else has to be a criminal among these 3 people, Eli, Linda, and Noah. Oh, I shouldn't be looking at Kumar, I should be looking at Pam. Because Pam has 5 innocent neighbors already. So Linda cannot be a criminal. Or else Pam would also have 5 innocent neighbors. Okay. What else do I look at? Only one of the 8 instances on the edges is in column C. Okay, the only person in column C who is on the edge and is not a criminal is Celia, so she has to be an innocent. And now we know that there's 8 instances on the edges, so let's count how many we have already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can only have one more instant on the edge, which means there has to be 2 criminals here. So it's either gonna be Noah and Eli. Don't know about this yet. Do I have to count now again? Because Kumar is gonna have 1, 2, 3, instant neighbors. We know that this is a one or the other here, Julie and Gabe. So let's think again about Gabe. If Gabe is a criminal, Julie is an innocent. Now we have our last innocent on the edge. And Hall is an innocent as well. So how many innocent neighbors does Kumar have? 1, 2, 3. That's okay. If it were the other way around, and Julie were a criminal, Gabe would have to be an innocent, and Hall would have to be a criminal. We still need one innocent on the edge here, so that could be Eli, let's say. That's it. Now, how many innocent neighbors does Gabe have? 5. So it couldn't be Eli, but it could be Noah. Does that break someone else? Ollie? Nope, Ollie has 4 innocent neighbors, so that's okay. So this could work. Have I forgotten to check someone else when I did Julie as an innocent? And Gabe as a criminal, and Hall as an innocent. Now these 2 are criminals. So if this is the scenario, how many innocent neighbors does each person have? Kumar only has 3. Linda has her 5. Gabe has 6, which is fine. So this could work. But it's not excluding any scenarios. Oh, do we have to look at professions? I guess so, because in the scenario that I said before that was possible, both cops would be innocents. If Julie is a criminal, Gabe's an innocent. And now Noah has to be an innocent in this scenario, because if Eli is an innocent, which has to happen because there has to be at least one cop who is an innocent, Gabe would have 5 innocent neighbors, so the scenario is not possible. So we know that Julie is an innocent. Okay, so because Julie is an innocent, we know that both Eli and Noah are criminal. And what does that tell us? Oh, Julie is an innocent, so Gabe is a criminal. And because of Gabe, Hall is an innocent. Good. Nice one. Oh, that took me almost 20 minutes. What stumped me? I don't remember. But it was really nice. a good one. I realize that I take longer when I have to talk all loud about my thoughts. I gotta explain what I'm thinking and go over things again and make sure that I'm being clear. So that takes a little longer, but I don't mind that. I love that we got all green and that I'm back into things. So I'll be back again tomorrow with more clues by Sam. And I hope you like that. Don't forget to tell me if you did play and how it went for you and what you thought about the video. And I'll see you tomorrow.